Hi, my name is Lyrica. I'm currently living on the Colorado Plateau, which is a region that spans the Four Corners area of Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Arizona, as well as 15 Indigenous nations. I come from the Guatemalan nation of Western Guatemala, and so I work with a regional youth climate justice organization. So as a young person, the climate crisis will happen in my lifetime. And the Colorado Plateau is an energy sacrifice zone, so we have deadly wildfires, drying riverbeds, sacred areas of the region that are fracked and mined. And so Uplift works to bring together young people from across the region for bold climate action and for a livable and just future. We do this by organizing, training, and mobilizing young people for climate justice, and by centering frontline and marginalized communities across the plateau. So we have multiple grassroots organizations across the plateau. Many of them are fighting fracking in their area or mining, a lot of migrant communities across the region. And our vision is to bring together young people from all of these communities who have the solutions for a livable climate, and resource the young people so that they can go back into their communities, share those resources and those tools with their communities, and those communities can collectively act for climate justice. And I think a big part of our vision is that we need to not work in isolation in our movements, but Indigenous liberation is connected to migrant justice, which is connected to queer liberation and Black liberation as well. And we want to just bring together these movements in a way that honors their individuality, but also that our liberation is connected. And so right now, Uplift is in this really exciting moment of transition. We are transitioning out of our two parent organizations and our two fiscal sponsors. So we're just now in this really important visioning process. For the last 4 years, we have been hosting annual climate justice conferences across the region, where people come together to do workshops, training, something much like this, to just share knowledge. And so we envision continuing to do these conferences annually where different communities can come together and share that space, but also create a digital space to share information in that way. And so Uplift, if we were to be successful in all of our objectives and goals, we would host a fellowship for young people who would get all of these resources and then go back to their home communities. So Uplift acts as a regional connecting force. And maybe some of that is direct action trainings, maybe some of that is facilitator workshops, maybe some of that is policy related stuff. So we're not a group that directly focuses on one specific thing. We're just trying to resource and train young people from across the region.